Well, howdy, Hybrid fans. Welcome to Hybrid Mania 4. Mike Wilkes is with me. I'm Dr. The Wife. Mike, we have arrived.
We have, and like you said, Doc, this is Hybrid Mania 4. There you see our ring announcer, Armani Sage, coming out to bring this very, very first match of Hybrid Mania 4 to you fans. And Doc, I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about this card. There's a lot to look forward to. We can see a bunch of crazy stuff tonight. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Crazy stuff. We got lucha. We got things going, and we got it rolling, and we got Armani Sage on the stage.
What a crowd we have here. All of you look fantastic. I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
He's not talking to you about that, though.
Now,
Oh,
not
gee.
only is tonight Hybrid Mania 4, but we're also celebrating 9 years of Hybrid.
Come on, cheer for that, Mike. Happy birthday, Hybrid.
Absolutely, credit where it's due. Happy birthday, Hybrid.
Wow, 9 years.
That's a long
Everyone
time.
here, on the count of 3, I'd like to give one big happy birthday to Hybrid. Can we do that? I said, can we do that? All right. 1, 2, 3.
Feliz cumpleaños.
What'd you call
That
me?
being said, allow me to welcome you to Hybrid Mania.
Well, already the crowd is not happy.
Absolutely no respect in this crowd for that man, the head referee of Hybrid, Vance Jackson, the sheriff himself. I'm ashamed to be amongst these people right now. They need to show this man a lot more respect.
That's a sheriff with a dirty shield. I don't know what you're talking about,
A dirty
Mike.
shield? How dare you?
This man has been coming in this ring and playing it the way he wants to. Well, he comes in covering his face. Maybe it's shame that he has?
Or maybe these fans need to actually work for the privilege of seeing Johnny Rocket's visage in the middle of their ring. I understand. Good on you, Johnny. You should. Make them pay for it. Make them work for it,
They
man.
did pay for it. They have tickets. They have seats.
Well, there you
They're here to
go.
watch
There you
the
go.
show.
There you go, Happy. You happy now, Doc?
Man, he should just put that thing back on.
Oh, that is uncalled for. How dare you? I'm going to tell him you said that.
They wanted to put it back on. There we go. Oh.
These people don't know what's good for them.
Well, they don't want that. All right. The signal has been rung.
All the familiar strums of a theme you and I have heard many, many times before. And regardless of how you feel about Johnny Rocket, he's going to be taken to the test by this man right there.
Representing the Kumasen, he is the professor, he is the black belt, he is the action star, Jess.
This man deserves a lot of respect. This is a dangerous man. His arms and legs are registered weapons.
I think that's actually true. I think he has to carry cards for all 4 of his limbs, one for each. Now, Professor Jesse James, you see there, the Naga Championship belt around his waist. He's wearing the gold medals from various Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competitions. He's won. Legitimately, Jesse James is a dangerous, dangerous man. We say it every time he's out here because it rings true every time, and he proves it every time he's in the ring. Johnny Rocket, a lot of tenacity, a lot of talent in him, but he can't take Jesse James lightly.
Well, school's about to be in session because the professor's ready to teach. Let's see if Rocket's ready to learn a lesson. Oh.
Hold on, Johnny Rocket.
Come on.
That's smart, Doug. This is smart. You may not
yet.
agree with it, and I understand that. The fans may not like it, but we just got through saying how dangerous of a man Jesse James is. If you're Johnny Rocket, you don't want to face that head on. Why would you? Why would you want to take these risks? Why would you not get a jump on Jesse James? But you can't let that happen. As Jesse rolls out of the way, follows up with a kick to the gut.
Ooh, yes.
And a rising knee. Jesse James has Johnny Rocket hooked. Snap suplex.
Johnny Rocket took the opportunity to pounce on the professor, but you know what? The professor's here, school's in session, and he springboards right off the second rope, right on top of Johnny Rocket. Not quite a 3, but this is how we said before. He feels his opponents out. He has to figure out where their stamina is and how much of the work he's going to have to put in.
Johnny Rocket, he's going to have to put in a little bit more work himself. He can't be caught like that in the middle of this match, but does manage to get something going with the atomic drop and the chop block to the back of the knee. Very smart strategy by Johnny Rocket here, Doc. He's taking out the legs out from Jesse James, and we know Johnny Rocket himself likes to employ this high-flying style. This is working directly to his strengths. Not only are you taking the wheels out from under your opponent, you're inhibiting his ability to mount any kind of offense on you. Very solid strategy by the Rocket here.
But this is just one limb. Now we have to see where the professor is going to take the opportunity to recover, because he's going to have to push through this pain before he can get back where he needs to be. This is not a fair strategy on Rocket's end, where he's using the rope to break his ankles.
To break his, Doc, I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a wrestling match, okay? These are two guys in there for a fight, all right? Targeting one limb, yes, absolutely. It's Jesse James, hell of a side kick to the head right there on Johnny Rocket. But there you see, just like we're talking about, Doc, favoring that leg, already feeling the damage that Johnny Rocket has done. Going back to your point about targeting one limb, again, I think that's the smart thing to do. Focus your offense on just one of the appendages of Jesse James as Johnny Rocket goes through for the roll-up into the schoolboy, but opts to go for the dragon screw.
But even though he's focusing on this limb, I understand what you're saying. He's trying to keep the professor's attention on that one leg. But as you saw before, he pushes through the pain. He uses that to his advantage, even though at this point his thigh, his knee is going to be damaged if he continues to put any pressure on that.
You're absolutely right, and that is exactly what Johnny Rocket is betting on. That Jesse James cannot fight through the pain, that he gives in, that leg crumples from underneath him as a hard knife-edge chop from Johnny Rocket to the professor in the corner. This is exactly what he wants, Doc. Now, you may say it's unfair, may say that he's bending the rules, and hey, fair enough. I mean, but he is utilizing everything at his disposal. The ring post, the referees count, everything. I commend him for doing what he has to do to win this match.
He's bending more than rules. He's bending bones at this point. Johnny Rocket now on the outside of the ring. Jesse James struggling to get back on his feet. He's now at the corner. Johnny Rocket, no, really stinging chop, and Jesse James delivers one of his own. They're exchanging chops and forearms. Johnny Rocket taking a moment to taunt Jesse James, taunt the crowd, actually.
Why not? Why not take the time to take everything in? Johnny Rocket should be proud of himself. He's putting in a hell of a performance against the professor right now. He should be taking it in, but he does have to be careful. It is a fine line you have to walk. You have to maintain control of the match and not let your opponent maintain control just like that. Speak of the devil, Jesse James with the back elbow with the back kick off the second rope, Doc.
Oh, and unfortunately, he is taking a lot more damage from just using the high-risk moves that leg can't handle at the moment, but he's trying his best to push through. He's getting back on his feet. Almost got the 2 there, but he's still struggling. He's limping him away from Johnny Rocket.
Jesse James is risking permanent injury to the ligaments of his knee if he continues this way. Johnny Rocket, the flashing elbow looking to put the professor away, rolls him over, going for the pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count.
But with that wrist, there's high reward, because as you said earlier, as we said earlier, the professor's very well decorated for a reason. He uses all of the pain, all of the anguish, all of his heart to push through the match and get his win. And I believe this is where, even in this suplex, you see he's now favoring his back. He's still gonna push through.
Another near fall, just a 2 count from Johnny Rocket on Jesse James there, Doc. As Johnny Rocket just drapes his Jesse James neck over the second rope. What do you mean, come on, Doc? He is abiding by the rules. Again, technically correct is the best kind of correct, Doc. I don't know where you've been this whole time. But oh, Jesse James firing back with a kick of his own.
And if you notice, he's using the other leg at this point. He's trying to make sure he takes care of the leg that's been injured.
Well, nobody accused Jesse James of being smart as Johnny Rocket fires off that right hand, rocks the professor.
Well, they call him a professor for a reason. He is going to get out of this somehow. Johnny Rocket has the professor headlocked right on the top rope.
Very precarious position.
Oh, boy, the Professor's, ooh.
Yes!
Oh,
no!
This is something that he's well known for, his submission moves. Can he keep this locked in? The arm draped over the top rope, locking it down, but he was not able to keep it.
Just a hanging armbar by Jesse James on the Johnny Rocket has really shifted the momentum in this match. Jesse James up and over, but there you see the leg giving way, was not able to get full rotation, turning it into a Pele kick. But there you see, Doc, we've been saying the whole match, the damage has been done. Jesse James looks like he may have actually torn something in that knee. And that's what it gets you, Doc. You want to talk about the heart. You want to talk about the tenacity, about how much Jesse James wants to push through the match. Where is that getting him right now? It's going to get him to a trip to the hospital after this match.
It's getting him back on his feet, though, because the audience can feel the power, the desire, the sheer will that he's really putting in this match. He's back on his feet. He's getting himself ready. Jesse James lariats right through. He practically cuts off Johnny Rocket's head. I don't know if these afterburners are ready for this man, because the Professor's already cooking with some really hot oil.
Johnny Rocket looks like...
What's going on?
Looks like, I think he's trying to beg the Professor off Jesse James, but he's got him hooked. Olympic slam, up and over goes Johnny Rocket.
Oh, can he get this 3? Can he get this W?
No.
Oh, not quite. And he's...
Hey, there you see Jesse James looks like he thought he had it too, arguing with the referee, Vance Jackson.
But it can be frustrating because he's really putting his all into this, and given the fact that he needs now practically medical attention if he continues on that leg.
Absolutely, I agree with you, Doc. I mean, I would be very frustrated too if I was in Jesse James' position, but what I would not be doing is risking lifelong injury by continuing this match on that twisted knee. But Johnny Rocket looking to capitalize. Uh-oh, Professor going to the backslide. Johnny Rocket rolls through, catches him with the cutter.
Yeah. Can you keep this? Come on.
2.
There we go. The Professor's back up. He's fired up. He's ready to go. This is what I said before. He's pushing through the pain. You can see it in his face, the anguish, but he's still going to get back up.
And these fans trying to get behind Jesse James, but the man himself just not able to get to his feet. Having sustained everything that he has in this match, Johnny Rocket, the king of excellence himself, is going for the double underhook. Jesse James trying to fight out of it into the back body drop.
And Jesse James still favoring that leg, still gets back on his feet. But he's having a hard time, though. Johnny Rocket also on the ground, trying to see whether or not he can get back up and if he can continue, because the Professor he's pushing his way through. Both men now back on their feet. Jesse James limping over.
And there you see it, Johnny Rocket going right back to work. The same knee, the same plan of attack he's had the entire time. Been playing it to perfection. A few missteps here and there, granted, but Johnny Rocket is in control. Going for the crane kick, but oh no, Jesse James caught it. The back elbow, the suplex over.
Uh-oh.
He's looking for the Kimura lock.
Oh!
And he's just tapped. Johnny Rocket taps.
There. School's out. Professor has taught a very valuable lesson. You cannot get out of his submission moves. Jesse James takes the win, a very honorable win, I might add.
Yes, it was very honorable. Jesse James picking up the victory, not taking anything away from the man. I just hope it was worth the cost. We're going to see what damage has been done to the leg of Jesse James. Johnny Rocket, part of the Marauders, the Excellence King himself, no stranger to hybrid. I'm sure we'll see him back sooner rather than later. But be that as it may, Jesse James, the Professor, the black belt, picking up the win in our first match here at Hybrid Mania 4. One down, many more to come. Don't go anywhere, fans.
Well, I'm excited, Mike. We are going to have another matchup with Calientita and Alex Arsenal versus the BFF Express.
That's right, and this is again, both of these teams, no strangers to each other at this point. Izzy Moreno, Calientita going way back. We're not going to waste your time, though, fans. Back to Armani Sage in the ring.